Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Y'all like my glasses? I got my glasses on my glasses are on librarian mode. The show's on ABC Digital. It is called The show is called American KoKo. It is on ABC Digital. American KoKo. Great show. So funny. I enjoy watching it. If you have not watched American KoKo, please do yourself a favor and watch it. If you're a fan of great comedy, if you're a fan of seeing Brown on TV, if you're a fan of the 4C Club, like some of us, go for it. I mean, support, love it. It's freaking hilarious. Like, I put my homegirl onto it, and she was like, why do I need to watch American KoKo? And then she watched it. She was like, I am KoKo. KoKo is a sister who is handling business this season. KoKo runs this agency here. It stands for Everybody's a Little Racist. Yes, hilarious. But isn't everybody just a wee bit questionable? What they do at the Everybody's a Little Racist agency is they help navigate through sticky racial situations. And love this show. It's shot beautifully. The cast is hilarious. When it comes to the main characters, there's KoKo, there is Lucky, and we got, all I gotta say is 4C stand up, because the twist on this show, the updos, they're beautiful. I'm living for it. Yes. Especially when I cut my hair again. You know how when you got your for all the natural sisters, especially the 4C team, you know when you finally got you a little bit of hair out to here, and then you say, cut it. And you thought you didn't have a lot of hair, and now that the struggle. It's okay. I'm gonna get through this. They get a case file, and they work that file. They work it. See KoKo walking back. She's walking real tough down the street, looking real nice. She's got that Annalise swag to her. You know how Annalise and Olivia Pope have their coats on in their specific color, kind of. You know, the red coat or whatnot. That they give you that strut. They give you that Annalise strut. Give you that Olivia Pope. I'm about to fix stuff. So KoKo has her. I'm about to fix stuff. Till long coat on, and it's beautiful. She's got the gorgeous kinky twist in her hair, and she's tall and she's chocolate, and it's just beautiful to see her on the screen. And I'm like, you go girl, you better slay. So she gets into this car, and she's got her big purse, her big bag, and I'm thinking, okay, so I'm thinking, is this show about her selling that weight? Or is she giving somebody a case file? What's going on? Well, we see this Asian sister in the driver's seat, and she kind of like, all right, you got the stuff. And so KoKo hands it over to her. The girl, it's a detangling brush. It's all the products she needs, because this chick, the driver of the car, she done adopted a kid from somewhere. She don't know how to handle black hair. And I just fell out at that point. I said, y'all better tell that story of the truth. You better tell it, because look, some people be having children and they don't take care of their children's hair properly because they just don't know. They lack that knowledge. And KoKo is there in this particular instant. They are showing these avenues of this woman, like, you know what? She can handle the real deal, but she can also help you in any sticky situation that you run yourself into. I love it. KoKo said, case closed. All she needed was some shea butter. KoKo's squad is an elite team that handles business. Funny points KoKo said was, you know how I feel about the overuse of the word awesome. True, man. Some people, you know what? Some folks say some words like 1,000 times if you count it. Like for real, 1,000 times. Awesome, 1,000 times. You think about it. Y'all talk to your friends or your homegirls, your homeboys, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your auntie, uncle, whoever. Somebody's saying a word, just overusing it. And I said, you know what? Attack these issues that we're going through in life, KoKo. Then she said, I'm friendly as... I am friendly as... Now, KoKo's overuse of the word is the F-bomb. I really enjoy when they went to like this little party, and she stepped up in that thing with that fur on. I said, you better kill it. Kill it, KoKo. Kill it. KoKo referred to herself as practically being Little Kim because it was a room full of, you know... she was the minority. Let's just put it like that. You ever feel like that you're in a room full of folks, and even though you're not the exact, you know, the hood chick or whatnot, no matter where you're at, you could be at work and you can have, they are looking at me like I just been off in these streets on the corner with some of that white in my pocket, you know, and you're far from it, but right. I like KoKo because she says what we all want to say, and we can't say it, but she says it every time. Every time they're doing something on the show, I'm like in my head, or I'm whispering it, you know, to the TV, and she'll blurt it out, and I say, you know what? This show is a keeper. This is a keeper. Can we get this in 50-minute increments? I'm just saying. When they do talk about stereotypes in this show, they make it funny. Like how artists, you know, everybody thinks of these artists as, you know, how Austin is. Keep Austin weird. You know, everybody's just bearded hipster type, full of themselves. I make my art, the head of my art with race. I want to say KoKo said it was only 3 types of white folks that she deal with, which was Tina Marie, the flamboyant men, the Clintons. And then she ended up saying something about, nah, I ain't messing with the Clintons. This client comes in and he's basically going to make a play about Harriet Tubman. And he's saying, I need you to help me out, because if I cast somebody not of, you know, African-American descent, y'all going to say I'm a racist. And if I cast the black chick in class, then it's ruining my art form because this chick can't sing. And so everybody's a little racist agency is like, yo, what do you mean she can't sing? It's always out of 4 out of 5 black chicks, you know, 4 out of 5 black chicks can sing, and the 5th one can sing. Because you know what? Think about growing up. A couple of your homegirls could sing, and then it was that one chick that you was like, oh, this your note, hit that. My song, when we would kick it when I was younger, and we probably shouldn't have been singing it, but it was Silk. And when every time we would get to that high note of If You or Being in My Bedroom, we really shouldn't have been singing that. But that one girl who would always hit that, they also have a racial release bag in the office. And I said, oh my God, that was genius. Who wrote that? It's like a punching bag with all this stuff written around it, like KKK, you know, things that anger and invoke craziness into society and in your life. And it's like all the things you really want to attack and get at is literally on this punching bag. And I just thought that was dope. They have writing all over the walls in there, you know, just almost how we know the Scandal War Room or whatever, where Olivia Pope's agency, where Quinn and all of them work out of, and they're always jotting stuff down. It's kind of similar to that, but I like it. So as far as this season, like I said, we got the girl who can't sing in the play, and then you have this, I believe it was a Latina. You have another student who's not black who can blow. She can sing, and so they're trying to say, basically, if we choose her, then we're discrediting. Are we just going to discredit the history of, you know, Harriet Tubman or the black community? Are they going to be in an uproar about it? And at the same time, we know a young black male died by the hands of a white male chef, I believe, who had murdered this young guy, and it's all in the news. And KoKo gets her news not from CNN, not from ABC. She gets her news from a vlog on YouTube, which was dope and hilarious, because you know why? You can get the truth off of a YouTube video versus it being watered down from a main source or whatnot. Not discrediting either one. However, that's where she gets hers from, and 90% of us go to Twitter, Black Twitter, whoever we go to, Instagram, to get the, you know, the fresh feed of everything. And I thought that was dope that she always went to that. They end up working it out to where the black student still does the role of Harriet Tubman. They incorporated so that the other minority student, I think she was a Latino chick, she actually blew, she sang, and it was gorgeous. And they just worked together and they figured it out how not to make it racial, not to make it a mess, or it wasn't a catastrophe. It was creative and beautiful. The girl couldn't sing, straight up couldn't sing. The girl didn't know anything about her own history. She didn't know anything about African American history. So how can we expect her to do something when she doesn't even know it? So they're saying teach your children our history. I really appreciate that they talk about the rite of passage in our lives. So Milo, KoKo, Baldwin, and Lucky, they're all saying how these stories of when they realized, you know, what it was and what it isn't, when their life changed. And you could just see that was that moment, that defining moment, that everything, you see things differently in life. And we've all had that moment. Dope show, very dope show, funny as heck. I forgot to mention Mr. Wonderful. As far as her relationship, she's got this guy in her phone called Mr. Wonderful. He's a black, strapping, strong. Got him a little short, little afro. Cute dude. She's talking to him, but he's not the one. You know what I mean? He's disrespectful. Look, I thought I was done editing this video, but evidently I forgot some major details when he came to this boyfriend. So I'm gonna just add this in. Bear with me for the last, I don't know, give me 2 minutes. Agree with him about has to do with when he said my blackness cannot be measured. However, he does not know who Jack Johnson is. He thinks it's a singer. When you think Jack Johnson, shouldn't you automatically think boxing? I'm just saying, maybe that's me. Maybe my mama did good when she taught me my little black history. Okay. 2, he's never watched Love Jones. Y'all can slam me for this, but I don't really like the movie Love Jones. So try to pull my black card if you wanna and see what happened. I love me some Lorenz Tate, and I even like his brother Lamar Tate. Okay. I just wasn't feeling Love Jones, all right? So KoKo feels that he's kind of Wayne Brady-ish being... Isn't that kind of... How does Wayne Brady feel about everybody always saying Wayne Brady when it comes to being black but playing that white role? What is that? But isn't everybody at some point... Don't you have to be Wayne Brady to get it done? The moment you just straight up... Don't mind me. Like they said, what is being black enough? Do you have to be Wayne Brady-ish to get it done? Do you have to be Wayne Brady to be successful? Why is it when you're acting like Wayne Brady, your black card gets taken from you? Why is it when it's not a black husband or a black wife, you're Wayne Brady? Is that fair? Is that fair? They posed a good question in this show. Respect that. The problem with Mr. Wonderful is his mother's dictating his life. His mother's dictating his spouse. And when someone's dictating your pillow, something is wrong and you better run and you better check your dang on self before you end up in a world full of misery. To be blunt, his mother wants him to have a sister because she wants chocolate grandkids. And don't act like you don't have a relative that feels that way because they spit in truth. Shouts out to this show. What's messed up is, Mr. Wonderful, it took you being tipsy, drunk, coming back to her crib for you to tell the truth. His face just got disgusted, set his little beard down, and then he told her basically, hey, yo, I'm with you for your melanin, not your mind and your beauty. And she sent him out the door trucking. Now, if I didn't explain, she has these like daydreams. KoKo daydreams. And when she daydreams, it's almost like it takes her back to, let's say, a plantation type vibe. And she's in the fields working and she finds love, and we see the Mr. Wonderful character. It appears like they just want to be in love together. They want to be together, and the only way they can be together is if they find their personal freedom, which is escaping that plantation. So we see them almost take off running together, and then once all of this comes crashing down with her finding out how his real feelings are, they split, they break up, and it's sad. And she's got this real ticked off face, the same face she had when she shut the door on him when he exited her apartment. And at that, it's just sad because it's crushing to her, and her dream of life and love together running off doesn't work. It sucks. That's the end of this review for season 1. Y'all need to make sure y'all watch it, support it, and see how we can get to it. And find out what we need to do to get it to a season 3, because this show is off the chain. Shouts out to all the characters, production, everybody, whoever put it together. It's a wonderful piece. Thanks y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if y'all watch it. And remember, go to abc.com and just if you got confused with the link earlier, rewind it, go back, find the link, or just go to Google, type in American KoKo, KoKo, and you can stream it. 2 seasons. It'll take you all of maybe an hour to watch it. All right, peace out.